identifying Mitt Romney's brand, if he has one. Earlier this week, former Treasury Secretary Paul O'Neill joined us on After the Bell to discuss the economy and the election. Now, here's what Paul O'Neill had to say about Mitt Romney's economic plan.
I was actually asked to comment on the economic program of Governor Romney.
How does it look?
And so I said, if you'll send me what it is, I'll comment on it. And what they offered was an empty bag.
So is it an empty bag, or is it possible that Romney can fill it up with a clear brand? Branding expert Marc Rudov joins me now for what do you think Romney's brand is?
Well, that's a good question. He doesn't have one. And that's the problem, David. You know, given Mitt Romney's cred and Obama's crud, Mitt Romney should be ahead in the polls 70-30. But he's tied. It's insane. It doesn't make any sense. But actually it does. There are two reasons for that. Number one, Mitt Romney has no brand. There is nothing unique about what he's saying. There's nothing emotionally compelling. We can't hang our hat on anything he says. We can't remember anything he says. He's always on the defensive. And the other reason is the United States has become Candyland. We have 100 million people living on welfare right now, expecting free handouts, birth control,
okay,
food
but let's keep it, Mark. I want to keep it on branding because the fact is that there is a brand being built around Mitt Romney, and it's being built by the Obama campaign, not necessarily directly by the Obama campaign. Sometimes they're by PACs, but the fact is, the brand that they're building is all around Bain Capital, and it's all about him being a dirty capitalist that goes so far as to kill the wives of the workers that have been displaced by Bain Capital. I mean, the brand is being built by his opponent, is it not?
Right, and that's what I was saying before. Romney's always on the defense, and he's not ever putting Obama on the defense. And what I was saying before is important, because the United States has become Candyland and Obama is the candy man handing out free stuff. Romney has to counter that. How does he counter that when he's blurry and murky and obtuse? Nobody can figure out what it is. And so when you are trying to appeal to conservatives and all you say is smaller government, lower taxes, fewer regulations, well, that's old hat. Everybody knows that. Every conservative is for that. But there's nothing unique and compelling about him. So he's never putting Obama on the ropes, never putting Obama on the defensive. And whenever he has a chance to say something key, he doesn't.
Okay,
and
well, here's a moment, Mark. Here's a moment when Mark, hold on a second. Here's a moment when Obama was put on the defensive, and it was about the following remark, which I'm sure we all have seen before, but let's play the tape.
If you got a business, that you didn't build that. Somebody else made that happen.
Okay, now what Romney can come right back and say is, I did build businesses. I built businesses with Bain Capital, of course, his Olympic thing. And you don't have to just take my word for it. You can talk to Bill Clinton about that. Or Cory Baker, the mayor of Newark, or Deval Patrick, the governor of Massachusetts. There are a lot of Democrats that say that Bain Capital, and Mitt Romney in particular, was involved in building. So he could be the builder. Why doesn't he go that route?
Yep. Yeah, I know, but that kind of sounds like he's giving a PowerPoint presentation to the board of directors. He's not saying that is really evocative and provocative. For example, let's take the Swiss bank account comment.
But that's not who he is, Mark. You can't go against type. Hold on, Mark, look, you cannot go against who you are. You can't. He's not Mr. Excitement. He's not Obama. He never will be Obama. Obama's great at giving speeches. He's great at rallying the crowd. That's not what Mitt Romney's good at. I'm wondering whether America right now wants a Mr. Excitement in the White House, or whether they want just somebody who's going to build America back up to where it should be.
He doesn't have to become Mr. Excitement, but he does have to become Mr. Bold. Let's take the rich guy comment. Obama's a rich guy. How come Romney never says that? Obama's worth $10 million and has a mansion in Chicago. We never hear Romney talking about that. Even Obama has said that he's a rich guy. But let's take the Swiss bank account comment. That's a beautiful comment. What Romney should have said was, what I do with my money is my business. But what did Obama do with $500 million of your money? He put it into Fisker Automotive. and sent it over to Finland.
But again, we're talking about Romney's brand, and if Romney has a brand, I would say Romney's brand is that he builds things, whereas as it can be argued the guy in the White House does not. We got to leave it at that.
That's
Marc
not
Rudov,
what a brand is, David.
Marc Rudov, good to see you. We've run out of time. Thank you very much.